The Pink Show is provided by Mission Grocery Outlet in San Francisco. Hi, I'm Sam and welcome to The Pink Show. One of the things The Pink Show talks about is women empowering women. And today my guest is not only an opera singer, but through her music, she empowers women and women's issues by giving them a voice. I will be also checking the social media and what's trending, and I'll give you my tips of the week. Today in our show at The Pink Show, I'm so happy to introduce you guys Carla Canales. Welcome, Carla. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with you, Samia. I'm really looking forward to our conversation.
Yeah, Carla, I want to know more about the last song that you just released, which is a big success already, which is called Her Song.
That's correct. Yeah, today is our big debut day. And I have to say it's been 4 years in the making, which is probably the longest time I've ever worked on a single project. So it's a real exhalation for us. And this album is a very big collaboration of artists from literally around the world, Australia, Asia, the US, and England, that honors living women who are honorees. And each song is inspired by a different honoree. So it's really very special project.
So it's a song to empower other women.
Yeah, what we do is we select our honorees. We ask them for a short statement, and then we use their words. I say we, but the composers, the songwriters, we utilize their words to create lyrics and to create songs that really convey their message.
And tell me, when did you start singing? I'm so curious to know more about your story.
In my case, it wasn't a God-given thing I was born with. I really had to work very hard to better understand my own voice. And it's an allegorical journey, if you will, because even though I studied classically and, I started singing maybe around 14, I don't feel it was until I was in my 30s that I really found my voice. I'd been working professionally for a good 10 years, but finding one's voice is different. And I think that's really about connecting with your personality, your soul. And so this project to me really represents that. It's about, the things I'm most passionate about, and celebrating women's equality is certainly in that space for me.
Places starts reopening. I want to know when it's going to be the next, when you're going to be able to people are going to be able to see your show in person.
I have no dates right now. And I understand it because everyone wants to be safe. And I think it's the right decision. I'm super grateful that we're able to do things virtually, recordings and so forth. And I know that when the time will come, and I think it will be soon, we'll be able to perform live again. This time has been an opportunity for us to all reflect. It's not easy being a performer. What I love the most is getting to sing for people. But I think, health comes first. And we really want to make sure that we get, in a place where things are more stable before we start asking people to come out in groups and gather for performances.
And tell me, where can people find your album?
Well, it's released on all of the platforms, Spotify, iTunes. It's Hear Her Song.
Spotify. I was listening to your song. I'm sorry I cut you off, but I was listening to your song when on my way to the studio, and what a beautiful velvet voice you have.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you so much. And certainly if you visit my website or the project's website, you can find a lot more information there as well.
And when are you going to be able to come to San Francisco? I know you have a brother who lives close.
do, and I have a nephew who I'm dying to see. I feel like I've missed a whole year of his 2-year-old life. So Believe me, the next chance I get to get on a plane, that to me has always felt like home. I live in New York City. I love it here, but there's something about the Bay Area that just it fills my heart. I think it's the most special place.
And let me ask you, Carla Canales, are you Latina?
Yes, my mother is Mexican, and I hold both citizenships with the U.S. and Mexico, and grew up in Mexico as a kid. My family's still all there, except for, my brother. And my father is Bulgarian, but our connection with Mexico was always more just a close-knit connection, I think, because of my mom. And Spanish was my first language. So, yeah.
So please, I'm very excited for next time that I'll be able to meet you. And please come to our show in person. And there's so much I want to talk to you and so much I want to know more about you. And is there anything else you want to tell us more about this new project that just released?
Thank you. Yeah, no, and I really would love to be there. As I said, that's my favorite part in the world. So as soon as it's possible. Well, I think just in general, I'm really passionate about using the arts for social change. I think we're at a moment in time when we're facing a lot of challenges. I'm not going to call them problems, but by uniting and each contributing in the ways that we can, and utilizing the power to speak to the heart that the arts offers us, the storytelling, we can really kind of re-examine our own belief systems, hopefully understand each other better, and reimagine not only this country, but the world in a more compassionate and empathetic way. So that's my big hope. And perhaps if you hear the album, that might be something that lends itself to rethinking about women for the bravery, the courage that they show, and the leadership that so many women have shown in the face of adversity.
I hope to see you soon in person.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. And I really appreciate this opportunity, and hope to see you very soon in person.
Let's see what's trending on social media this week. The 93rd Annual Academy Award this Sunday, April 25th, is going to look and feel different from years past. It is making history for several reasons. After years of criticism for its lack of representation from people of color in categories across the board, this year, for the first time, 2 women are nominated for Best Director: Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman and Chloe Zhao for Nomadland, and 9 out of the 20 acting nominees are people of color. Also, for the first time in Oscar history, the Best Actor category is not majority white. In fact, 2 of the Best Actor nominees include Asian American and Muslim men, Steven Yeun for Minari and Riz Ahmed for Sound of Metal. The late Chadwick Boseman, who died last August after battling colon cancer, earned his first Oscar nomination for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Boseman is predicted to take home the Oscar, having already won Best Actor in SAG Award, the Critics' Choice Award, and the Golden Globe this year.
Absolutely, 100% a joy to work with.
The people have spoken, and after getting over 250,000 signatures on a Change.org campaign, it was announced that LeVar Burton of Reading Rainbow and Star Trek: The Next Generation will step into the slot of guest host on Jeopardy! Burton's appearance will be during the last week of July. Cruel Summer. Have you seen it yet? The Jessica Biel produced show premiered on Freeform this past Tuesday is getting a lot of buzz. The twisty drama set in the 90s has audiences on the edge of their seat, has been trending on social media as a must-see show.
Is a popular and fun-loving young girl.
You pretend you're high. The last thing in the world that the town needed was another Kate Wallace.
And here are my tips of the week. Hi! So today I'm gonna give you a simple, fast tip in how to take care of your orchids. If you're just like me, that loves your house full of flowers, but you have no idea on how to take care of your orchids, then follow me. This tip is easy and it's only once a week.
So this is my orchid, and my secret is ice. So all I do is once a week, grab some cube of ice and just put on your orchid. Seriously, guys, this is so easy. After I learned this, my house is always beautiful with flowers. It's always decorated with beautiful flowers. Look at this beauty. Very simple, once a week. All right, here we go.
Hi, today I'm here at home and I'm gonna show you how I store my lemons in a very simple way that will last much longer. All you need is a bowl and your lemons or lime, and it's very easy. Take a look.
If you refrigerate lemons or lime in a bowl of water, they can keep up to 3 months. Now tell me how awesome that is. Super easy trick that you need to try, and you won't have those wrinkly lemons anymore.
And thank you for watching. And please follow us on social media and send us an email to thepinkshow@newsupnow.org. And I'll see you next week. The Pink Show is provided by Mission Grocery Outlet in San Francisco.